Have you ever felt like you're at war with yourself? Your brain says yes, but your body is screaming no? This visual meditation is your guide to ending that war and learning to live a full-body life of alignment. We often think of boundaries as intellectual rules. I'll stop working at 6 p.m. I'll only say yes if I have time. I'll speak up when I feel uncomfortable. But what actually happens? The clock strikes 6 and we keep answering emails. Someone asks for help, and before our lips even form the word no, our head nods yes. Why? Because the brain has been conditioned to survive by pleasing, by adapting, by rationalizing. We override the whispers of the body, tight shoulders, shallow breath, that knot in the stomach, because we have been taught to mistrust them. The result? A fracture, a gap between the mental self that seeks approval and the physical self that seeks truth. This fracture is where burnout, resentment, and disconnection are born. It is where we betray ourselves in the name of harmony. Your body speaks in sensations, not sentences. When someone crosses a line, you may feel it first as heat in the face, tension in the jaw, a quickening of the pulse. When you are about to agree to something that violates your energy, you might feel heaviness in the chest or a dull fatigue behind the eyes. The body has its own grammar. Tightness means contraction. Expansion means safety. Heaviness means burden. Lightness means alignment. The tragedy is not that our bodies fail to speak, it is that we stop listening. Boundaries begin not with what we say to others, but with how we tune into ourselves. The practice is simple, but not easy. Pause. Notice. Ask your body, is this a yes or a no? Living a full-body life requires becoming fluent in this inner language. Because only when you honor your body's no can you offer the world a true, wholehearted yes. Most of us inherited a rigid, outdated image of boundaries as brick walls, defensive and isolating. Keep people out, protect yourself at all costs. But walls don't heal relationships. Walls suffocate intimacy. Here is the alchemy. Healthy boundaries are not walls. They are doors and bridges. A door is powerful because it can open or close. It allows access selectively, wisely, intentionally. A bridge connects what would otherwise remain separate, but it still requires strength and structure. To live a full-body life, we must shift from defensive boundaries to dynamic relational boundaries. I choose when, how, and with what energy I engage. A no rooted in love is not rejection, it is guidance. It protects your peace while preserving connection. Boundaries are not about building fortresses, they are about cultivating flow. No is one of the hardest words in the English language, not because it is complicated, but because it feels dangerous. We fear that no means, I am selfish, I will disappoint, I will be abandoned. But when the body says no, it is not betraying others, it is protecting life itself. Saying no with love is an art. It sounds like, I can't take this on right now, but I care deeply about what you're building. I need to rest tonight. Let's find another time to connect. This doesn't feel aligned for me, but I support your vision. Notice the pattern. A boundary can be firm without being harsh. It can be clear without being cruel. When we learn to say no with love, we create the possibility for a deeper yes. The yes to what truly matters. The yes that nourishes not just others, but ourselves. Peace is not the absence of conflict. Peace is the presence of alignment. Every yes and every no carries energetic weight. If you say yes when your body says no, you may keep the peace externally, but fracture it internally. Protecting your peace is not laziness or withdrawal. It is sacred stewardship. It means asking, does this commitment drain me or does it renew me? Am I acting from obligation or from choice? Am I living from fear or from alignment? When you guard your peace, you become less reactive, more grounded, and paradoxically, more generous, because peace multiplies when it is protected. Think of your life as a house of energy. Without boundaries, anyone can enter, rearrange the furniture, or drain the electricity. With rigid walls, no one can come in, and you remain alone inside. But with doors and bridges, you choose how energy flows. Doors allow you to welcome in joy, creativity, connection, and close when it's time to rest. Bridges allow you to stay connected across difference without losing your center. Energetic boundaries are not about control. They are about design. You are the architect of your inner house. The question is, what architecture will allow you to live not half a life, but a full body life? Every boundary you set will disappoint someone, and that is okay. The fear of disappointment keeps us trapped in cycles of people-pleasing. But disappointment is not destruction. It is simply the friction of honesty. When you say no to what depletes you, you are not betraying others. You are teaching them how to meet you in truth. The greater tragedy is not that others may be disappointed. It is that you might spend your one precious life betraying yourself. Courageous boundaries are acts of integrity, and integrity is the deepest gift you can give both yourself and the world. What does it mean to live a full-body life? It means no longer outsourcing your choices to fear, obligation, or social approval. It means listening not just with your brain, but with your breath, your skin, your gut. It means that when you say yes, every cell in your body echoes yes. And when you say no, it is a no that honors both yourself and the other. A full-body life is not about perfection. It is about alignment. It is about waking up each day and asking, where is my energy flowing? What does my body know that my brain has forgotten? How can I open the right doors, close the necessary ones, and walk the bridges that sustain me? This is not a quick fix. It is a practice of listening, choosing, and living with intentionality. Your brain will always find reasons to say yes, but your body will always tell you the truth. Boundaries are not punishments. They are invitations to live with integrity, to connect with depth, to say yes in ways that mean something. When you learn to hear the body's no, you free yourself to live a life of true embodied yes. This is not about withdrawal. It is about participation, not about selfishness, but about stewardship. Boundaries are not walls. They are doors and bridges, and you are their architect. So here is my invitation to you. The next time your brain says yes, but your body says no, pause. Place your hand on your chest or your belly and ask, what am I truly saying yes to? What am I truly saying no to? Then honor the answer. Because a full-body life is not lived by ignoring these whispers. It is lived by trusting them. Your body has been speaking all along. The question is, are you ready to listen?